Linesman decided to drop the puck and play on. It's kept in at the point by the Sting for a moment, and now Trocheck will play it back out to center ice. Vincent Trocheck over on the left wing side goes into the corner, run into there by Dunnick. Trocheck still holding on to it, the Florida Panthers prospect. Young at the line, Amistoy ducks, they score! Dalton Young takes the shot from the line through a whole lot of traffic, and the Spirit open the scoring just 50 seconds into the hockey game.
Shot from the high slot just inside the blue line, and as you called it, Amistoy kind of ducked to get out of the way. He and Spooner were tied up, as you can see when the puck was back here. You could see Amistoy and Spooner just coming onto your screen there, tied up, and Amistoy ducked and maybe blocked the vision of goaltender J.P. Anderson, but nonetheless, the Spirit with an early lead here, less than a minute into the hockey game.
Hot Brown Alberga line is on the ice for Sarnia. That's been the matchup throughout this series. Saad and Robertson bumping the corner. Saad trying to get position. Now he comes away with it, dropping it back for the line. That's Strong. Now a chance for Fine. They score. Fine and Shallower right there in front of the net, able to bang away, and now 2-0 in favor of the Spirit.
That is now 18 points in this series for that line as Michael Fine picks up his first of the year, picking up a loose puck in front of goaltender J.P. Anderson as the Spirit keep the puck in the zone. Quick shot from the point and then a loose puck in front, and Fine is able to get a second whack at it. And the former Kingston Frontenac and Sioux Greyhound cashing in at 2 minutes and 49 seconds to make it 2-0.
Timeout Sarnia. Sting would like to see if they can get a goal here at least to cut the deficit. Charletti's shot. Galchenyuk with the rebound. It's kept out by Patterson. It's loose, shoveled back in under Patterson, and he will hold on as the Sting come close to getting one.
Ludwig Rensfeld in there trying to add to his total, and he and Patterson get off the pile. There's all kinds of traffic around the goaltender from Hamilton. There's Charletti's shot that appeared to go off Galchenyuk there, and then took a couple of whacks at it.
The big save there by Patterson.
Big save, and Patterson didn't know where it was after it came free, and the Sting jamming away, but Patterson able to keep it on this side of the goal line.
Season, and that's the thing, when you guy who scored more than a point a game in a tough playoff series, and you're thinking, still just not 100%. That's saying something. Here's a guy who's 100%. Saad moving in, scores! Brandon Saad scores. It's now 3-0 for the Saginaw Spirit.
Huge goal for the Saginaw Spirit as Brandon Saad is able to hold off the check of Adrian Robertson and go in for his 5th goal of the playoffs.
Saad, a one-man wrecking crew here. As you'll see, he'll take the feed and go.
Take the feed as kind of a bank shot off the boards, and then he gets a step on Adrian Robertson, fends him off with the left arm, and is able to beat goaltender J.P. Anderson, and ties for the league lead now with 5 goals with Tobias Reeder of Kitchener and Stephen Shipley of the Niagara Ice Dogs. Now Brandon Saad as well, all with 5 goals so far in the postseason.
Galchenyuk stepping up for Sarnia. Galchenyuk makes a move. Look at this, another move by Galchenyuk, stopped though by Patterson. Big move there by Galchenyuk, able to dangle his way into the Saginaw zone, but Patterson, the last line of defense, able to keep it out. And we got a scrap.
Charletti
and Ross. This is the Sting captain trying to rally the troops here. Right off the draw, the 2 5s, drop the gloves, and away we go. Ross is a tough customer. Charletti, though, not backing down as these two have a little wrestling match going on. Ross, a little more familiar with this kind of game here. As the helmet comes off, though, Charletti trying to get an extra shot in here. And I think they've had enough. But there's the Sting captain trying to see if he can get something going, approaching the halfway mark of this game.
Yeah, right off the face-off, he just dropped the gloves and invited Garrett Ross to go. Ross was eager to accept.
And he will skate it out. Anthony D'Angelo leads the rush, chips it off the far boards, but not able to move any further as the Sting make changes, and Saad steps right up. 3-on-1. Saad with a chance. That's stopped by Anderson. Rebound, loose, scores! Dalton Young comes in, the defenseman cruising up, and he makes it 4-0. The Sting victimized by a bad line change. The Spirit turn it back and now lead 4-0.
Dalton Young, as you see, his 2nd of the game, his 2nd of the playoffs on the turnover as Brandon Saad goes in. J.P. Anderson makes the initial save, but then the puck comes free. And Young able to shovel it by the goaltender Anderson at 1:13 to give Saginaw a 4-0 lead.
Rensfeld drops it. Thompson winding waiting. Now Thompson shooting towards the front of the net, scores! Brett Thompson scores the goal, and the Sarnia Sting are on the board. It's now 4-1.
And that is exactly what I was talking about, needing something to hang their hat on, either near the end of the second period, heading into the third. Brett Thompson with his second of the playoffs, and the Sting, after Anthony D'Angelo had just missed the far side, the Sting getting another opportunity and making it count. And there's the octopus on the ice that we
see the goal first, and then we will see the thing.
We suspected there might have been one here, and there it is.
Seems to be a playoff thing.
Keep in mind, this is only really his sixth game of the regular season.
Of the entire season.
Entire season.
Thompson out in front, scores! Brett Thompson has his second of the game. It's a power play goal, and the Sting have some life. It's now 4-2.
First power play goal of the hockey game. Thompson is second and his third of the playoffs. And don't go away quite yet. The Sting winning the face-off, controlling. Murphy in deep, rings it around the back of the net. And then Thompson left all alone in front and goes one-on-one with Patterson and beats him to make it a 4-2 hockey game.
And now Anderson goes to the bench for the extra attacker. This is Ransfeld looking to cut his way in. Out in front of the net, Robertson was dumped. The puck wasn't in his control and cleared down the ice. They score. Brandon Saad into the empty net, and the Saginaw Spirit go up by a score of 5-2 with 1:06 to go.
And Saad salutes the crowd in the far corner, the Saginaw faithful that have made the trip, and Brandon Saad, depending on who else has done what tonight, now becomes the leading scorer in the Ontario Hockey League this playoff season with his sixth, as he pops the water bottle at the top of the net. And it's a 5-2 hockey game with 1:06 to play.
That's going to do it. The Saginaw Spirit come to Sarnia in Game 5 of the OHL Western Conference quarterfinal, and they take the lead in the series with a 5-2 victory and now lead the set 3-2. Game 6 coming up in Saginaw Saturday night. Stay tuned. We'll wrap this one up on the other side of the break. You're watching the OHL tonight here on TV Cogeco.